We know the players enjoy the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Bamba. Cole is out there with Reddish. Then it's Thompson, and it's Young in at the 1 spot.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
It's stolen by Fultz. Diallo has the open look. Off target with his 3. Young against Jackson. Young passes to Thompson. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury. So you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
Reddish's shot is good.
You can't back off of Reddish. He's going to let it rip.
On offense here, the Bucks. 4-point game. Fultz the pass to Davis. Jackson has the open look. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Young looking it over. There's the pass to Thompson. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Diallo to end the run. And Bull pulls it down.
And I like the Bull move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't do it.
Reddish in constant motion that time and able to draw foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the 3-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I did speak with Mike Budenholzer for a few minutes. They've had a difficult time in this matchup. They've lost both games so far this season. I asked him how he thought they could turn around. He said, we have to improve our defensive intensity, quicken our rotations. We can make things tough around the rim with our shot blockers, but we also have to close out on the perimeter. We'll see if they can flip the script tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Appreciate it, DA. They'll be trying to lock it down defensively. Guys, what do you think?
If you want to avoid a run-and-gun type of situation, this is the approach you need to take.
Well, slowing the pace is easier said than done. How will they go about it?
And here is Davis. After the 3-pointer from Klay Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Fultz. That shot off. And Atlanta will come the other way. Young against Fultz. Young dishes to Reddish. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
Since the 3-pointer.
You love the mindset of Fultz. If he has daylight to shoot from the perimeter, he shoots with confidence.
In this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing.
And the dunk by Bull.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And it's Davis missing. Last outing for Atlanta, it was a loss to the 76ers. And Young kicks to Thompson. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And it's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Now, here is Young. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Fires the three. Here's Bol, and the dunk by Bol.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
A different look for Milwaukee. Saric checked in for Davis. Williams comes in for Diallo. And Morris subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for the Bucks. Bouknight comes in for Ivy. Oubre can't get it to go.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Young pass to Reddish. That three off the mark. Bucks trail by 14. Oubre finds Williams. And the layup's good off the glass.
Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes. And he doesn't make a mistake that time.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Buries the long-range jumper.
Nice to see Oubre step up and do that.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They lead by 11. Driving inside. That's it. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Morris, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. Milwaukee's shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And here's Young. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Atlanta Hawks. That quarter had to take a lot.
Please give up a round of applause for your Bucks youth.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance here from the Hawks so far.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Klay Thompson is out there with Young. Then it's Cameron Reddish. Then it's Bamba, and it's Bol in at the 4. Bouknight, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And that's just a good look from Klay as his teammate was open.
Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Here's Saric. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
All that skill, it's sometimes easy to forget that Saric is 6'10", and he could be an effective rebounder.
And the Bucks with some changes. Anthony Davis is checked in for Oubre. Ivy comes in for Bouknight. And it's Fulton for Morris. Now, here is Young. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Jackson, he's checked in for the Bucks. Diallo comes in for Patrick Williams. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Jackson setting the pick here for Fultz. A shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And Davis sends it back.
Well, the offense not getting anything easy while Anthony Davis is on the floor.
Young finds Thompson. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Thompson's got 20.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
It's Davis on the wing. Covered by Bamba. And Davis throws it down.
That's an emphatic dunk coming from Anthony Davis.
Young outside. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams. And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Passes it to Ivy. To the inside. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 6.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Young against Fultz. And Young kicks to Thompson. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Fultz. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Trains the three-pointer. Diallo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets. This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Bamba a screen on Diallo. And a deep 3 from Young. They get it back. Ball kicks to Young. Six to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Buries it from three-point range. Thompson's got 26.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Ivy. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Young from outside. Another miss by Young.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Pass to Fultz. Inside. Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And Fultz is a solid distributor, good at finding ways to get his guys involved.
Young dishes to Thompson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The shot by Ivy, no good. The Hawks leading by 21. Young passes to Thompson. Drops in the tray. He has 29.
And the excitement on that bench grows as Klay Thompson pours it in.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Now the pass to Fultz. This one for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Bamba's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
The shot by Thompson, no good. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with?
And taking a look at Atlanta, they've gotten comfortable in this number 3 spot on the board. I mean, to be honest, that seems like...
And now time to take a closer look at Klay Thompson. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
They've got Fultz. Davis is out there with Jackson. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. And it's Ivy in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. The Bucks shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Diallo kicks to Ivy.
Walking foul called on Trae Young. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Diallo is screen on Young. Here's the floater. And here's the break from the arc. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. From 18 feet away. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Young finds Thompson. From outside, off the mark. Fultz the pass to Davis. Here's Ivy. Over to the left wing. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Davis has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points of the third quarter for the Bucks. Young outside. The deep three from Thompson. The Hawks again can't hit.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Now here's Ivy. Guarded by Reddish. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Bamba a screen on Diallo. It's stolen by Davis. And now it's Davis running. He can go all the way. And it's Davis with the jam.
We tend to forget that AD started out as a point guard when he was in high school, showing off his speed and ability in the open court on that break.
Now, here is Young. 7 points in the game. He dishes it to Reddish. Offline with his 3.
It was an ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Bamba against Jackson. He gets that one.
Loving the toughness there from Bamba. Just needs to keep proving that he's not to be messed with.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Sharks checked in for Anthony Davis. Williams comes in for Diallo. Bouknight, he's checked in for Ivy. And Monte Morris subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. But that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Milwaukee making a switch here. Oubre's checked in. And here's Morris for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And Šarić, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Clarkson with the ball. Now defended by Oubre. Porter looking it over. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Porter's got his first bucket in this one.
And never lacking for confidence, as Porter is not going to let a little bit of contact hold him up.
Here's Bouknight. And Wiseman sends it back. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now here is Morris. 5 points in the game and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Milwaukee, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. And he makes the first. And Williams drops them both. Here's Hampton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Clarkson passes to Wiseman. Back to Clarkson. And he banks in the layup. And the Hawks lead by 18.
Well, Clarkson can get inside. He's athletic to do that, and then needs to touch in that area. Showed it off there.
Oubre outside. And again, the Bucks miss. The Hawks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like a Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Now, here's Clarkson. Here's Hampton. And the 3 off target. Šarić looking around. There's a minute left in the third quarter. Now Clarkson to the paint. Here's Hayes. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Hayes has got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Morris. He has 5. Šarić just screen on Porter. Oubre passes to Šarić. Morris outside. 5 to shoot. For 3. Oubre bangs home the trifecta. Oubre's got 6.
Got to know the scouting report. You do not want Kelly Oubre to establish confidence in catch and shoot chances. Knocks it down.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And please give up a round of applause for your costume dancing.
And Anthony Davis is checked in for Milwaukee. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
There's 25 seconds left in the third. Clarkson right side. He kicks it to Porter. The Hawks again can't hit. Davis, the pass to Bouknight. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for Atlanta, Wiseman's out there with Hayes. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hampton. And it's Porter at the three spot.
Yeah, pretty simple right now for this offense to get the ball to AD and get out of his way.
Clarkson finds Hayes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw good from Hayes.
Shooting for Atlanta, Jackson Hayes. At the line for two.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Bucks trail by 19. Pass to Ivy. Bucks passing it around. On the wing, Williams. The dish to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Jackson.
What agility there. Look how quick Jackson moves after setting the screen. Perfect execution.
Jackson dishes to Hampton. His three-pointers off the mark. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. The shot's good from Hayes.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Ivy kicks to Jackson. Morris outside. Passes it to Ivy. High post, Davis. Jackson in the corner. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Clarkson with the ball. Williams picks him up. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Milwaukee. Diallo's checked in for Williams. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Monte Morris. Here's Young. Davis with some nice D.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Fultz the pass to Ivy. Back to Fultz. There's the 3. And Bull pulls it down.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Now here's Fultz trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Young from outside, and once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Young pass to Reddish. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, gets the three-pointer to fall. Great game for him, double-double now. 10 points and 13 assists. Here's Fultz. Good defensive work there by Young. The Hawks leading by 17. Kemba a screen on Fultz. And here's Young from the arc. Bowles setting the pick for Young. Good on the triple. Young's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Atlanta.
And, you know, I think they need to send more bodies to the boards at the offensive end. They had a good thing going there in that first half.
Now here's Diallo. On the wing, Davis. Up and in on the layup.
The defense has to do a much better job of pushing AD out of the paint. Once he gets inside positioning like that, it's an easy shot.
Young fires away from outside. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Bucks trail by 18. Fultz kicks to Davis. Jackson passes to Ivy. Fultz the bounce pass. Davis finds Fultz. And Davis can't get it to go.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Now, here is Young. Thompson from long range. It's good from long range. Thompson's got 32 points.
That's the automatic Klay Thompson that we're used to.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Atlanta.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Klay Thompson.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
And the Hawks with possession here after the basket by Milwaukee. Young passes to Bowles. Oubre with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Bouknight. And Bouknight slams it in.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And Morris has got the ball here for Milwaukee. Trailing by 17. In the corner, it's Oubre. And the 3 ball is good.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young dishes the Bowles. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Davis. Morris outside. Back to Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Just excellent recognition by Anthony Davis to sell the shot fake. Gets the defense up in the air.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. He's perfect from the line this time.
We've seen Anthony Davis change both his body and his game to adapt over time to what's going on in today's NBA, becoming a much more effective three-point shooter.
And that one is good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer.